He served as a senior investigator for the NTSB, and also joining us is Bob Hager. He covered aviation during his long career at NBC. He's now a special correspondent for NBC News. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Greg, first of all, let me talk to you. Let's walk me through what Charles Sullenberger had to do, Chesley Sullenberger had to do in landing this plane. He lost all power. He's in a major metropolitan area. What exactly is he doing?
Well, once he recognized that they had an engine problem, in this case now we think it's a two-engine problem, he had to make a committed decision. He didn't have a lot of time to waver. He saw that Newark Airport was there and Teterboro, but he realized that he wasn't going to make it, so he had to commit to landing on the water and then carrying out that commitment.
And what kind of a training do pilots do for this kind of event?
Well, pilots normally during their initial and recurrent training will understand the procedures and the techniques that should be used to make a water landing, a ditching if you will, but they don't really get to practice it. You can't really practice it in a simulator, and in this particular instance this is a one-shot deal. I mean, once those engines have failed or are producing partial power and that pilot has to put the airplane down on the water, they're committed. They don't have a do-over like you do in a simulator. So they committed, he made the decisions, and you have to live by those decisions and make the best of that decision.
And it looks like he did. Bob Hager, take us through this. I mean, think about this. He has not only lost power, he's got to avoid a bridge, the West Side Highway, and there are so many things that could go wrong as he's coming down and heading for the Hudson. Take us through what could have happened here.
Yeah, just an incredible job. Well, first of all, he might not have been able to reach the river like that. He might have had to land in this congested area with all those buildings and people in Manhattan, and that would have been a total disaster. Fortunate that the river was there in front of him. He could make the turn and hit the river. When he was coming in, he would have had to land it very slowly, and normally they say tail down, let the tail drag, and the main thing is you don't want to let the nose go down in the water, because then the airplane could flip, and if it flipped, that fuselage could have broken open. If the fuselage broke open, the water would have poured in, and we wouldn't have had these passengers saved as we did.
Well, it sounds as though, Bob, that you would agree that he was a really major hero. Bob Hager and Greg Feith, thank you so much this morning. And again, as Matt has been saying his name over and over again, Chesley Sullenberger, a man whose name we all must remember because he's done something great for our human family, I think, in this event yesterday. We've got much more coming up. Let's now go back to Matt.